Yoink. Yoinked it from him. Yoinked it from the 600k health Warlock. And now we play Destruction, Demonology, lol. That is 3 Elemental Shamans, and that is the amount of Ellie Shamans. Oh, it's 1, okay. Or 2, sorry, dude. I can't count, I can't pronounce things, it's all going downhill. The virus is finally getting to my brain. Let's go on the Warlock right in front of me. Why not? You were just taking so much damage. Do you guys like the pounding of the keyboard that's happening? Because I sure do. I totally didn't switch off that target as soon as he was really low. That didn't happen. That is simply your imagination. That's decent damage so far. I'll show my talents in a little bit. Alright, we'll show my talents now. There they are. Pause the video, because I don't like to have my talent thing open for a long time. Because then I can't see shit. We're just gonna overlap that crowd control. One of the downsides to Demonology is I just think our DPS outside of cooldowns is not as great as it should be for, you know, a DPS spec. I'd say Affliction may or may not have better DPS outside of cooldowns than Demonology. Hello, Shaman. Gonna charge my Heart of Azeroth on you. Oh, and you're the healer. That's actually outstanding. Please get closer to me. Throw another dot on him. Then we can stun the other healer as soon as that Hodge wears off. There we go. No chance. Threw up Pain Suppression at like the last second there, dude. Pain Suppression doesn't work if you're already dead. Someone needs to tell him that. I'm not going to use big cooldowns, but I'm going to use my Pet Blade Storm, which actually surprisingly does a decent amount of damage. I think it's 1 minute cooldown. Fell Lord. Well, okay. We'll use Observer here. I think it's about that time. It's called for. I love the Observer damage, though. It does so much. I used it in an Eye of the Storm not too long ago, and it wasn't my top DPS, but it was very close to being my top DPS. I think it was like number 2 in my details. Something along those lines. A Soul Shard would be outstanding right now. There we go. Dumping the damage. 28k. And here's the traits I'm doing to do, like, decent Demon Bolt damage. I think it's just 3 of those Shadows bites. 1 for this dot, and then the other ones are the Intellect after you summon your Demonic Tyrant. Doesn't look like it's gonna spawn. God, if I did that in an RBG, I'd probably get kicked from the guild. Very odd kick. It's like an immediate kick. Now, is not, like, completely new to the team fight, kicks me immediately. He's obviously hacking. That is the only conclusion I can draw from this. Definitely want to go on that Priest, but he's lossing pretty well. And I'm not in range of using my Observer. And I really want to get my Observer off in the giant group of them over there. Because Observer does decent damage. Ooh. A little bit of a weird keyboard turn there. What am I talking about? I don't keyboard turn ever, because I'm a good PvP player. I also don't switch off of targets as soon as they're about to die. I also am the best arena player known to man, and don't ever overlap my crowd control. Alright, we'll use cooldowns here. Even without berserking, you know, whatever. You gotta take a few L's to know what a W feels like, so that's what we're doing right here. Decent burst, honestly. If only there wasn't a Demon Hunter on me. Kind of the bane of every fucking class's existence right now. Or just in general. It's been the entire expansion where Demon Hunters have just not been too friendly to most people. I want the Shamans to get closer. I don't just want to run in and use Observer, but like it's almost worth doing just because of the amount of damage Observer does. So we'll do it now. We'll eat my words. Then watch the sweet Observer damage that doesn't happen. Man, that 1.5 minute cooldown really paying off right there. The damage is so good, just my damage scrolling text can't even keep track of it. Let's do it. I'm built for this. I was made for this team fight. Too bad I don't have my 1 cooldown. I'm gonna use Gateway here. I feel like Gateway's a good investment here. That is a giant corruption thing. I forgot that thing that increases the corruption you have just completely shits on you. What did you say about the Disc Priest with no health standing directly on top of me? Okay. Kind of cooldowns here. Ooh, I'm already dead, though. We could berserking, or we could use that gateway into them, but... Just gonna go out on a limb here. That's probably not the best thing to do. Getting so much health back. Alright, we are dead meat. I hate to say it like this, but this is like as good as Demonology gets. The other Demonology build would just be like spamming Shadow Bolt and running Pleasure through Pain and Doom. But I don't think it's really that great, especially if the targets die too fast. Okay, we're staying here. Fuck berserking. Hey, mage, press more offensive casting spells, please, so I can do tons of damage. God damn, god damn. Okay. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. There's a healer there. We should do something about that. That is a lot of intellect. A lot of stacks. 50 stacks? I've never seen. Nothing ever stacks that high in this game. There's too many things happening. Too many melee. I was just in a battleground with, like, fucking the entire... I think there was a one caster on the enemy team that was... On the entire enemy team. One caster, the rest was just a lot of fucking demon hunters. Fury warriors. All things Demo locks don't do well against. I'd say the only thing we actually do well against... is nothing? I don't know. What does Demo lock do well against? Maybe melee. I don't fucking know. Anything Demo lock does good against, Destro lock would do 10 times better. Because of what? Say it with me. 200k crits all the fucking time on a 3-minute cooldown. Not even 3-minute cooldown because of the one trait that just summons infernals randomly, which goddamn I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it just because I don't have the trait. And it's the bee's knees if you are Warlock. Big cooldowns here. The Shaman's actually gonna die here this time, guys. It's gonna be a world first Shaman kill. We'll stun him out of... Oh, there we go. I didn't lie to you guys there. And we go on the Blood DK. Unless another mage shows up. I think, yeah, this should be our last cap, honestly. Then we use these procs 27,000 non-crits. Like, it's not too bad for being an instant cast. And you can sacrifice your imps and then just gain more stacks, but I'm not in the habit of doing that. Did we lose, though? This guy's acting like we lost. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a team fight. Stun, of course, but berserking. It's not all bad. Ignore me, please. Just please. You don't want this Demon Hunter. The real counter to Demon Hunter is actually just Demonology Warlock. I lied to you all. It's the 100% counter. He doesn't stand a chance here. He probably, I don't know, will he win this, though? As long as no one shows up, like, I'll claim the title of killing a Demon Hunter. We fear him now. Gain all that health. My god, we did it! Demon Hunter's like, I've never lost to Warlock before. Even more so a Demonology Warlock. We're pretty much just, like, golden geese at this point. Something along those lines, whatever that old story, boomer story is. Golden goose egg, something along those lines. That's from like 2 centuries ago, though. That's something the pioneers told their kids. Well, GG. I was just about to use Observer again, but I could have done better. That's all I gotta say. That's my reflection on the battleground. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch, check out Twitter. Until next time, guys, take it easy.